Tim Cook rarely says things that shock the tech world, but during a recent earnings call, he dropped a statement that immediately grabbed attention. Not a rumor, not a leak from anonymous insiders, but a direct warning from Apple's CEO himself. He openly admitted that price increases are becoming unavoidable. Those words sent analysts scrambling, and within weeks, new leaks began appearing that seemed to support exactly what he was hinting at. Suddenly, the conversation surrounding the iPhone 18 Pro Max changed from exciting new features to one very important question. Just how expensive is Apple's next flagship going to be? As reports continued to surface, a clear picture started to emerge. Apple appears to be preparing one of the most ambitious iPhone launches in years, and the timing is already generating massive attention. Multiple industry sources now point toward an official unveiling during the second week of September 2026. Pre-orders are expected to begin just days after the announcement, with retail availability arriving shortly afterward. On the surface, that sounds familiar. Apple has followed this formula for years. But this time, there is a major difference hiding beneath the schedule that could completely change how customers buy their next iPhone. For the first time in recent memory, Apple is reportedly splitting its iPhone lineup into separate launch windows. The premium devices, including the iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, and Apple's first foldable iPhone, are expected to arrive in September. Meanwhile, the standard iPhone 18 may not launch until spring 2027. That means consumers shopping for a new iPhone this holiday season will have only premium-priced options available. Whether intentional or not, this strategy places Apple's most expensive products directly in front of millions of potential buyers, without offering a cheaper alternative at launch. And that brings us to the number everyone wants to know. Several independent reports suggest the iPhone 18 Pro Max could start at around $1,299, representing a significant increase over previous generations. Some analysts believe the price could climb even higher, depending on storage configurations and regional factors. If the most aggressive predictions turn out to be accurate, top-tier models could push well beyond the $1,600 mark. That would make the iPhone 18 Pro Max the most expensive standard iPhone Apple has ever sold, excluding special editions or foldable devices. Of course, Apple knows it cannot simply charge more without offering something new. That is where the camera system comes into play. According to multiple leaks, the iPhone 18 Pro Max will introduce a variable aperture camera, something never before seen on an iPhone. Unlike traditional smartphone cameras that use a fixed aperture, this technology can physically adjust the amount of light entering the lens. In bright conditions, it can narrow for sharper overall focus. In darker environments, it can widen to capture more light and produce better low-light photos with natural background blur. The improvements do not stop there. Reports indicate that Apple is also upgrading the telephoto lens with a larger aperture, addressing one of the most common complaints among smartphone photographers. Zoom photos often lose detail in darker environments, but a wider aperture could dramatically improve image quality when lighting conditions are less than ideal. Combined with Apple's computational photography software, these upgrades may push the iPhone camera experience closer than ever to what users expect from dedicated professional cameras. Battery life is expected to receive a meaningful boost as well. Current rumors suggest a larger battery paired with Apple's next-generation A20 Pro processor, which is reportedly built on an advanced 2-nanometer manufacturing process. This combination could deliver major efficiency gains, allowing users to enjoy longer battery life without increasing the phone's physical size. At the same time, Apple is rumored to be shrinking the dynamic island by moving more Face ID components underneath the display, creating a cleaner and more immersive viewing experience. Connectivity is also receiving attention. The new C2 modem is expected to improve power efficiency while expanding satellite communication capabilities. This could allow users to stay connected in areas where traditional cellular coverage is unavailable. While most people may never rely on satellite features daily, Apple has consistently invested in emergency communication technologies, and this next-generation modem could make those features faster, more reliable, and available in more situations than ever before. On the software side, Apple is preparing one of its biggest artificial intelligence upgrades yet. iOS 27 is rumored to introduce a dramatically improved Siri experience, powered by Apple Intelligence and advanced AI partnerships. Unlike the Siri many users know today, this version is expected to understand context, remember ongoing tasks, and interact seamlessly across multiple apps. Some reports even suggest Siri will gain a dedicated interface within the dynamic island, allowing it to monitor on-screen content and provide assistance in real time without interrupting what the user is doing. When you put all of these pieces together, Apple's strategy becomes much clearer. The company is not simply raising prices because it can. It is attempting to create a device that feels significantly more advanced in photography, battery life, performance, connectivity, and artificial intelligence. Whether consumers agree that those upgrades justify the higher cost remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. If Apple launches the iPhone 18 Pro Max this fall with everything the leaks suggest, it could become one of the most talked about smartphones ever released. The question now is simple. Will buyers embrace the higher price, or will this finally be the moment Android competitors gain the advantage?